what's up, America? It's Liberation Day, tariff time, bitch! So Donald Trump has announced at least 10% tariffs on most countries that have tariffs with us, but have also announced reciprocal or near reciprocal tariffs with other countries. They're not exactly the same amount, they're about half, but let's take a look, shall we, at the list we have before us. So here's the first page of lists. You can see in blue and white is the tariffs that these countries have on us. And then on the orange section, or the right over here, that's the tariffs we're going to be putting on them. So for instance, China has an average of 67% tariffs. We're going to enact 34%. European Union's average is 39. We're putting 20. Vietnam's is 90. We're putting 46%, etc., etc., regardless if you're an ally or not. See, Japan, Taiwan, South Korea, India, Cambodia, UK, 10% even. And that's what we're doing, whether you like it or not. So, of course, Donald Trump announced that these countries can remove these tariffs by removing tariffs they have on our country in a reciprocal fashion, you see. And other nations that have tariffs that aren't listed on there are about 10% no matter the country. So now comes the fun part, because I know the Dow Jones is going to fall for 48 whole hours. Oh no! And the media and liberals are going to start flipping out and shitting their pants, but fear not, because like I said, now within the next 72 hours or so, most countries that have tariffs are going to be dropping them or equalizing them to this so we can all get a discount and not get fucked financially. On top of that, Donald Trump's announcing many countries, and I've talked about them yesterday, that are coming back to the United States and reinvesting in the United States so they don't have to deal with tariffs in those other countries. And so the overall plan here wasn't just a money grab. That's not what this was. The overall objective was for companies that have factories in foreign countries to pull up those shops and move them here in the United States once again, where we'll start making shit in America. That way you don't have to deal with tariffs. So that'll come as time progresses, but most of these tariffs that we're seeing will be dropped in the next 72 hours when the other country drops their tariffs. Mark my words. Other countries like China, India, Mexico, Canada, those will be harder nuts to crack, countries from the EU, but those will be ironed out fairly quickly, and generally within 2 to 3 months, those should be probably fixed. Outside of China, I can't see China really moving unless there's some kind of issue with TikTok that's positive for them and us. But who knows, maybe this will be the catalyst that makes a world war not happen. But if you're a liberal, you're going to say this is the catalyst that'll make a world war happen, right? I swear to God, this guy could cure cancer and you'd be pissed off.